It definitely feels we're a little bit like the villains, a little bit like we're definitely not the home favorites. So it's a unique experience for sure.
All right, we just got done with the second day of playoffs here at the Paris Major for Shopify Rebellion after a powerful victory against Man City, and it must feel nice, right? A lot of people are looking towards you as the hope of an A, right? At this point, NRG, sorry, got beat by Man City as well, so it is a bit of revenge as well, right? It must feel nice, but as your teammates, Firstkiller said also in the post-match, it felt like this match was in your hands the entire time. Wasn't too stressful for you guys. So how are you feeling after this first win?
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I think we were in control the entire time. We had a really good game plan. Our play style was played pretty well, I'd say. Not perfect, but I'd say we overall played good. But I think if we're gonna take it tomorrow, we need to come out with a bit more firepower. I think we cooled off towards the end there, and I think we need to keep that what we had game one going a bit more. And I think if we do that, we'll be very in good hands tomorrow, I'd say.
Yeah. And I mean, you'll be needing it because you are obviously going to be facing some strong teams no matter what, right? You are going to be facing either Gentlemates, Fury, or Twisted Mind. Do you have any special thoughts? What are your predictions, first of all, as to who you'll be facing?
My prediction would be Gentlemates for sure.
Right.
I think they're the strongest team. I just think they didn't play great today against KC, but I think tomorrow they're going to come out swinging. They're going to be a tough team to beat for sure.
Yeah. Do you think today, like maybe for them, it was maybe like stress or something, or very uncharacteristic from what they can usually show, I guess?
For sure, yeah. Maybe they got a bit, maybe not scared, but like the crowd was definitely a factor for sure. Like they probably haven't experienced something like that crazy. Like the crowd was insane, so yeah, for sure.
And speaking of the crowd, we heard as well from Firstkiller that he was reveling a bit in the booze and everything, right? And it's to be expected. You are in Paris. Obviously, the French teams are here strong. So how are you feeling as well for a second day? I mean, it's your first match, right, in front of the crowd. Is this something you also echo? Like, are you feeling like you get even more energy when like people start booing you and stuff?
Yeah, for sure. I think the booze kind of help us a little bit, like to give us a little bit more energy to win our match. I think being the villains isn't really necessarily a bad thing. Like it just kind of gives us more strength almost.
Yeah. For you, do you feel a bit like you're the antagonist of this event, right? Because like also with the names, right? It's the Rebels, the Rebellion, right? And you're facing the French teams and everything. Is there a bit of that feeling for you?
Yeah, for sure. It definitely feels we're a little bit like the villains, a little bit like we're definitely not the home favorites. So it's a unique experience for sure.
Yeah. I guess there's a bit of a desire to silence the French crowd in a way, right?
Yeah, for sure. I'd say that's our goal.
Yeah. And for you as well, this event means a lot, right? Earlier in December, you won your first regional. I know that meant a lot for you, right, as well. And you've also never been able to win a major. You came in second in Birmingham last year, right? So is there a bit of a personal, like, not grudge, but like desire as well to be able to prove yourself, right, and establish a bit your name in Rocket League, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's always been a goal of mine to win a LAN. So I mean, I'd love to do it here, especially with this crowd and like the biggest event there's ever been. So I mean, it'd be super cool to win a LAN here.
How goes the preparation to make sure that you can like be ready for this kind of event as well? Because it's very different from playing like at home, right?
Right. Yeah. I mean, we had a really long boot camp, like about a week. Longest boot camp I've ever had, especially with like the crowd, the energy, the amount of people watching. It just kind of like we just have to be over prepared. Like we just can't really be underprepared. If over prepared, we're going to be confident for anything that comes at us.
All right. And how do you feel personally about like being in the spotlight and everything? Obviously, being a pro player comes with a lot of different hardships that you wouldn't experience in any other jobs, right? Like you're kind of a star, right, when you're playing here. So is this something you handle well? Because obviously, like we tend to kind of forget about it, but like players in esports are young people, right? So like it is a whole new experience, a lot of pressure.
For sure, yeah. I mean, it definitely takes, years to have that experience. Like even now, like everyone gets nervous for matches. Like it's something you can't really get rid of. I mean, it just shows that you care. I mean, I just say like the mentality you have to have is just you just have to have a strong mentality, strong mental, and just stay confident. That's all it is, really.
Yeah. For you as well, with Firstkiller, you have a bit of history as well. I wanted to talk about that because you've played with him in the Ultimates right last year. And I was doing a bit of research, and I went back to read like some old Reddit threads and everything as well. And when it was announced that you two would be joining Shopify Rebellion as well and playing together again, I mean, some people were actually not super excited, and they felt like last year you didn't play together super well as well. Nowadays, it feels like you guys are doing really good, right? I mean, obviously you're almost on top of the world as well. Do you feel there's been a lot of progress in your duo, especially in terms of play and stuff?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't think we I guess started off great. You know, I mean, we did get a second last season,
Right.
first major, but like overall this season it didn't go, I guess, as planned. But I definitely feel like now we just found that kind of like consistent level that we want to play at. I mean, it took time, but I think we kind of figured it out, and I think it's working pretty well right now.
And I mean, obviously, as we already mentioned, you're one of the hopes of North America. We also talked about the fact that NRG got beaten by Man City as well. How do you feel overall about this kind of balance in the regions? Do you think that NRG maybe was just not very well prepared for the event as well, and was maybe a bit deserving of like the overall NA level, right? Like it wasn't indicative of like what NA is capable of.
Right. I mean, I don't know for sure, so maybe they didn't just grind as hard or something like that. I don't really know exactly what happened there, but I mean, they're still the world champs. I mean, I think they'll be back. Like they just gotta, I don't know, figure out how to play like they were the last couple seasons. I mean, it's their first bad event ever, really. So it's like it's bound to happen. I think they'll just be back.
Yeah. But for you, like North America right now is completely capable of like rivaling with like Europe and MENA. MENA, yeah. Right?
Yeah, I'd still say Europe's a bit stronger, but for sure, I think NA has a great chance, especially with us and SSG still in the tournament. Like I think we have a great chance against Europe, and I think we're just ready to show it. You know.
Fair enough. All right. Wanted to ask you, by the way, a completely random question, but why is your name LJ and not LW, which would be your initials, right?
So the J is my initial for my middle name, Jacob, actually. So
okay.
yeah, just
Fair
first and
enough.
middle name. Yep. Nothing too special.
Fair enough. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I was wondering if there was something out there, but all right. What's going to be the next few hours like for you? I mean, obviously you have to watch the last few matches, and then you have to ready for tomorrow, which is going to be a very explosive day, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think we're just gonna watch the next couple matches, just experience those couple matches with the crowd and everything, and then get back to grinding, scrimming, and then preparing for our next match.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for your time. I wish you good luck in your next matches, and hopefully you can be able to lift the crowd for North America. Would be very nice. And for now, have a good rest of your day, and hopefully you get to talk to you again soon. Thank you.
Thank you.